Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. Okay. All right. I hope everybody has been well. Today's Saturday, October 11th, 2025. The time is 10:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 60 degrees. All right. This is whatever comes out reading. I will name the reading as we go along. All right, so Harry Potter is heavily significant. I started rewatching the Harry Potter movies. So the first card that comes out is someone might be experiencing a loss. We are leaders of the resistance. Okay, a sword is significant. A sword with a silver handle. Resistance. Somebody might be resisting or putting up a resistance. Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends. Dobby, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Dobby is a house elf in service to the Malfoy family. Despite the horrible consequences, Dobby leaves Malfoy Manor multiple times throughout Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is where I'm at right now, the second movie, to warn Harry against the danger at Hogwarts. Later in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Dobby once again risks it all to help Harry, returning to the home of his former masters and ultimately giving his life to save his friends. Dobby is kind and brave, a true hero who resists the traditional enslavement of his species and fights for his freedom and his friends. What can you do today to honor the spirit of Dobby? Resistance. In Harry Potter, wizards are characterized primarily by their blood status: pure blood, half-blood, and muggle-born. So you have pure bloods, half-bloods, muggle-borns, and squibs. So they said math is significant. They said a Punnett square is significant. Genetics, eugenics is significant. All right, healing myself. Healing myself. Physician, heal thyself. They said orthopedics, resurgence might be significant. They're showing me a foot. Podiatry might be significant, and they go to hand. They show me carpal tunnel syndrome. There you go. Carpal tunnel. A thumb might be significant. A thumbnail, or having something under the thumb. Healing myself. Maybe somebody is they said the joystick. A joystick is significant. Palm Pilot. Healing myself. Somebody might be healing themselves from all sorts of addictions. Physician heals that. Physician, heal thyself. Camo is significant. And this brown and camo. This might be they said army. Armed forces. Camo. I want a family with you. That's clarified. I want a family with you. Somebody might be resisting that. I want a family with you. Sometimes these cards, when they come out like this, clarify, sometimes they tell a story and sometimes they're random messages. What they want me to notify you guys, or something being notified about something is significant. They show me a double F. Okay? Live life on your own terms. This might be insurance. Somebody is bent. Twisted. Somebody's bent. They said bent as a name. Oh, okay. Live life on your own terms. They said own might be a channel. I have my own channel. They said Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, Oprah Winfrey Network. And her Oprah Winfrey. Oh. Live life on your own terms. They said term insurance. Terminal cases, terminal cancers, bus terminals, train terminals, terminal. May every evil eye go blind. Somebody is bent about you living life on your own terms. Like I said, bent is a name. May every evil eye watching you go blind. They're showing me glasses. Shit's so obvious. They said the watchers. Yeah, fallen angels. Shit's so obvious. Expect clear communication, you already know. Live life on your own terms. They said insurance policy, insurance scams, insurance policy, working for insurance, home, life, car, insurance bundles. They said bundles, tracks, weaves. Let me tell you something. Jamaicans, like I say, I know some things West Indians say, but most of the time I don't know about all West Indians. I speak about how Jamaicans talk. Bungling meaning wrap up, entangled, entanglement, and August might be significant. AUG. AU is silver, and AU is gold. AG is silver. So AUG, silver and gold. GS. Okay? Shit's so obvious. What I was telling you is something about notary. They said a notary public, notified. They said the land of Nod. Yeah, motherfuckers been sleeping. Like I said, sleeping, and it's time to wake up. They said sleepers. Love that movie. Hell's Kitchen is significant. HK, AK, SK. Bullet, 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 bullet. They said the Jamaican air horn is significant. Of course it is. Shit's so obvious, okay? I have been lying to you about my feelings. So take that as it resonates. Neon is significant. You see how it's blurry? Blurry vision is out here too. Blurry vision. Like I said, the Punnett square and the Snellen eye chart, they said, okay? I've been lying to you about my feelings. It's upside down. And you see how this was trying to get, blurry, trying to get focused. It's over, I am done. Heal. It's clarified by it's over, I am done. Heal the past. You had to leave people alone who didn't want to do things when they should have done things. That's what they're telling me. I lied to you. Excuse me. I lied to you. It's upside down. They didn't want you to know that. And some people still don't know that. And some people, it's varying degrees, they said. Varying degrees. You might want to go back to that reading. They said degree. They said 451. Fahrenheit 451. And now they're showing me clear communication. Burning books. Burning books. Burning books. They said a lockbox, a drop box, a black box. They said Pandora's box. And then they said a juice box. And then they said the other juice box, meaning the portal. They said the punani, the pum pum. Fast change upside down. Fast change upside down. I lied to you. They said some people was lying about their sexual orientation. Excuse me. Some people were lying about their sexual orientation. Okay, can't make this stuff up. And other people are lying about their health status, STD, whether they have STD. They're trying to hide their. They said that who is significant, who as a brand, who as an alphabet, and as an NGO. Heal the past. They said heal the world, make this a better place. Yes, that's what we're doing. I lied to you. I lied to you. And we found out about it. It's over. I am done. They said Duns and Brads. stealing online content is out here. I don't know if it came up. Agents of, yeah, right by my knee. Oh, right by my knee, under my thumb. So on your knees is significant. They said, on your feet, soldier. John and Sarah and Reese. What did you really win? Like I said, 10-10 wins. 10-10 was yesterday's date. So they said yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. What was that, the Beatles? But then I think In Vogue did it over. Now they're showing me experience loss. Somebody, they said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The double F right here. It showed me double F. Friendly fire, false flags. You're fucking fired. Flights of fancy is another double F. Double F, and like I told you, they said well endowed. Experiencing loss. Oh, maybe somebody, now they're showing me the sword. They said Silicon Valley, but they said they silicone and saline boobs. Experiencing loss. Maybe they're flat because they're showing me the resistance right here. What movie was that? Just Go With It, when Adam Sandler, he was a plastic surgeon. So somebody's experiencing loss of, like I said, their boobs. What did you really win? WINS, 1010 wins. AM radio, AM in the morning, AM in as an ascended master. What did you really win? Being upset for people doing things on their own, by themselves. Like I said, somebody's upset that you living life happily, blissfully without them. They feel like it's an insult. Well, the divine feels like it's an insult. That they didn't heal themselves. They said H&M. Easy, are you kidding me? Swiss Miss, oh, you too? Yeah, I know, everybody involved. Look, the FF, fucking family. Family first, my motherfucking ass. That's what they're telling me to tell y'all. Forgive, but never forget. What did you really win? Now they're showing me, go live life on your own terms. You cannot make this stuff up. Now they're showing me clear communication, and you already know. CC Peniston, keep on walking. They said Peniston or penis ton, a ton of penis that you had to keep on walking. Do not ignore red flags underneath clarifying. This card is clarifying cock blocking ass. So yeah, penis ton. They said pen 15. Okay. Now 15 is the devil energy. I want a family with you, but didn't heal themselves. Excuse me. Want a family with you, but didn't heal themselves. You're grateful that the divine told you to haul ass. They said Dodge Caravan. Getting the fuck out of Dodge County. Forgive, but never forget. Let's be clear. It's upside down. They were not clear and didn't want to get clear. Transformers is significant. He was like, how many are there? He was like, well, we don't know. We're not clear. And he was like, get clear. Okay? Get clear. Let's be clear. It's upside down. So this means a lot of things. Clear. They said clear waters, clear rivers, sweet water. But what they're saying is people are not clear. We're not elucidated, illumined, enlightened, educated, but we're here to do just that. Forgive, but never forget. There you go, the FF, the double F. 2F as an apartment. They said F2 as a parking level, maybe. F2 is an apartment, but 2F is definitely an apartment. And then they said 2F, 2 females. Forgive, but never forget. Somebody that could not walk away, they said, Jade, don't walk away. Time is of the essence. Essence magazine is significant. Time is of the essence. Jet, Ebony, Essence, and Jet. Walking away. Could not do it. Like I said, jade. Crystals are significant. Protect your energy came out. Protect your energy. And then they're showing me PC. Whoever sits at a PC all day, you get ergonomic keyboard or ergonomic chair. When we worked at a hospital, a special ergonomics team came to, you have to, they had to measure some shit for your height and your distance to the computer, stuff like that. Glasses, computer glasses, get whatever you need to get. That's what they're telling me. If you can't walk away, if it's something that you have to do full time at work. Forgive but never. And let's be clear, other people need to get glasses, contacts, or the eye chart came out before. Let's be clear. And then other people are coming into their clear senses. Look them up. Bad parent. My mission, look at this. Red pill versus blue pill, the matrix, okay? Bad parent flipping out. Bad parent flipping the hell out. They said Michael and William. Stephen is the name. My mission is to destroy you. Okay? Mission as a brand. On mission, on task, on brand. Okay? Brand as a name. Let's be clear. Clear as a first name. They said Time Magazine, Essence Magazine. What did you really win? What we really won is time. We get the time back. Like I said, 1,000 years of peace, prosperity, abundance, and wealth on this healing planet. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. This is the 8 of Wands. 8 weeks is significant. You already know. You already know 112 is significant. Let's be clear. Okay, experiencing loss. These feel like random messages. They don't necessarily connect. Something connecting or not connecting is significant. Hedwig is Harry's beloved pet snowy owl given to him by Hagrid on his 11th birthday. Hedwig is Harry's constant companion through the first 6 films in the series, providing help, comfort, and friendship through some of Harry's darkest times. Do you have a special animal companion that has brought you comfort during difficult moments? They said a class ring is significant, a Letterman jacket, graduation, Kanye West. A class ring, Letterman jackets, yearbooks, the photos came out, Life Touch, Olin Mills, Sears photos, experiencing loss. Somebody's maybe looking at old pictures of you or old high school pictures. I lost all of that because you wanted to erase who the fuck I am. And I didn't say who I was, who I am. I am that I am. I am the all that is and the all that is not. And because motherfuckers are figuring out that you figured it out, they're developmentally disabled. They said DD7 as seen on TV. Yes, we're about to be seen on TV because that's what the divine wanted. You hate me because you ain't me. Yeah, this is one of your day ones. And I say that because, you know, one of those, you know, stuff like you used to say in coming up school, they're saying, the formative years, elementary school is what I'm saying. You know, hate me, you know what I'm saying. Step on a crack, break your mama's back, shit like that. That's the energy of day one. Is developmentally disabled. Like I said, DD as a name. They said dipping dots. DD7, DD as a name. DD could also be, they said FF, double F DD could be, like I said, well endowed. And then they said DD's is a shopping center here in Gwinnett, or at least in Georgia. Developmentally disabled, but that was clarifying suffering in silence. This might be a sister, SIS. They said crisis, crybaby, Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, pyrite, fool's gold. You was a fool for not listening to the divine messenger. A fool. They show me the thumb again. They said little sis, look at the little thumb. Little sis who sucks her thumb. You suffering in silence. It's not silent. I don't feel the energy because I can't. I tried to tell every last one of y'all. They're showing me healing myself. You guys resisted everything I was telling you. Connor Street, we had our 10th birthday. No coincidences. Connor Street, McDonald's. You hate me because you ain't me. Experiencing loss. Somebody's experiencing loss. Remember that came out, the ring? Like I said, cousin covens, a ring. Ring camera. A ring of people. The ring leader. I tried to tell you, sis. I couldn't stand when your baby father called me that shit. I can't stand when people call me sis or sis star. Cut that fucking shit out. Someone sees our life as abundant. Excuse me. I see our life as abundant and prosperous. Yes, divine masculine and divine feminine often do. Sometimes we're experiencing loss because we're experiencing loss because we're mourning our, they said the sword and the stone. Arthur, Lancelot, Arthur, Guinevere is significant. They said a pawn shop might be significant. An old curiosity shop. We had to slice and dice. We had to cut everything that didn't serve us, and people included, off. So we are experiencing loss, whether they believe it or not. Like I say all the time throughout my videos, I loved y'all. Y'all did not feel the same. So here we are. It wasn't ever me. It wasn't ever about me not loving you guys or not giving a fuck. It was about you guys not loving me and not loving yourselves. So when I figure that out, and like I say, I speak to whoever's listening, whoever this resonates with, we had to cut it out. Surgery is imperative. See, the sword is down. That means resistance. You were resisting the truth. They hate that you were the messenger. I see our life as abundant and prosperous. And because you do not hate yourself, like these people hate themselves, like I said, when I realized that you don't love and like yourself, I couldn't expect you to love and like me. I never realized I was suffering in silence. I never thought my life was so hard. I was grateful for every little thing that I was given because I knew that it could be worse. I never thought my life was harder than anybody else's. The irony of it all. But this is why. Because I was developmentally disabled, being raised by narcissists who hated me because they weren't me and wanted me to hate myself. The divine says, I see our life together. Co-creating with the divine. They show me building blocks. You heard me? You heard me? Somebody does not like that you see your life. Somebody who's suffering in silence. You already know. Expect clear communication. Like I said, CC might be email. Has several social media accounts. Get over your ex already. Somebody's ex slept with their family member. And then they show me effed only family members. So y'all out here with a nasty, dirty, disgusting energy. Wanting to claim divine masculine, divine feminine, divine children as being part of your bloodline. And the ancestors said, no. Not this go round. They said Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, B and J, the high priestess. The sword down is get over your ex already. They said ex, Twitter. Ow. Reminiscing about the past. Reminiscing about how they didn't finish you off the first time and now they're showing me the sword. Somebody's mad that you didn't fall on that sword. They said the sword and the stone. Yeah, that's the sword, Excalibur. Excalibur. Reminiscing about the past, I will kill you. You are an undercover boss and they didn't know it and you didn't know it either until now. It's a temporary situation. Seeking forgiveness. We had to seek forgiveness. Other people are seeking forgiveness. Take it as it resonates. Look at this. This is who's seeking forgiveness. And the divine said, no, resistance. Seeking forgiveness. Knowledge of self upside down. Temporary situation is in red. Now they show me. Look. See the red? Cut their energetic ties. Look at the red. Getting red pilled, okay? And they don't like it. They don't like it, and that's their business. That is their business. Cut the energetic tie, has fake. Look at all the red. Look at all the red. Flights of fancy. In Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, the concept of the animagi is introduced. Animagi are wizards who have learned to turn into an animal at will. What animal form the wizard can turn into cannot be chosen, but depends on what kind of person they are. Sirius Black turns into a great black dog. Professor McGonagall turns into a cat. Peter Pettigrew turns into a rat. If you were an animagus, what animal do you think you would turn into? Me? An owl comes to mind at first, and then a cat. I am expecting the unexpected. Expect clear communication. Divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm expecting the unexpected. Go with the flow. Trust the process. Okay? Expect clear communication. 8 wands, 8 weeks. You already know. Maybe somebody's traveling in 8 weeks. They said the seeker, the snitch. It said the seeker and the snitch might be the same person. Yeah, sounds like a Gemini to me. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, they said Hyde Park might be significant. They said Wappingers Falls. They're showing me Hudson Valley, Upper Hudson Valley. Stepmom might be significant. All right. Stepmom might be significant. For somebody, they need to cut the energetic ties. Okay? Because why? Because you keep expecting the unexpected and they keep giving it to you and you don't have nothing. They don't. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut the energetic ties. Tie as a name, or wearing ties, or feeling tied down, doesn't have a car. Somebody feels tied down because they don't have a car, or this other person don't have a car and you feel tied to them because you're the one with a car. Cut the energetic ties. Can't you see? Total. Ooh, they said they might total your shit because they don't have their own car and they mad you do and mad that. Oh. This is cut off, the suffering. The suffering is cut off when you cut off this person in silence. Okay? They hate you. Look, you're grateful for the confirmation. You're welcome. Can't you see? Letter C is significant. Like I said, CC. 100 CCs on the throttle. Cut the energetic ties. Does not have a car. Stealing your online content. Like I said, CC. So that clarifies the CC. Clarifying the CC, or clarifying stealing your online content is agents of chaos. Agents of chaos. You're a weirdo, not a warrior. Workplace weirdos. Go back to that reading. It said www. Like I said, the World Wide Web. Look, the hand. They said the hand, the sleight of hand. A slay might be significant. Yeah, we out here slaying. They said the bloodhounds and the hellhounds, we out here slaying. But yeah, somebody, like I said, a sleight of hand is significant. You're a weirdo, not a warrior. Stealing your online. Like I said, real steal. Steal is a name. Blurry vision. Blurred speech. Because they think that you're a know-it-all. The ancestors said, can't you see? No, they didn't. Like I said, putting up a resistance. didn't want to see. Now they show me, I will kill you. Oh shit, this might be employer-employee. Maybe somebody doesn't know that their employer or employee has it out for them. In other countries, they said a lot of people are killed at work. And that's fucked up. It is fucked up. Look, countries that have red flags are highly significant. Seeking forgiveness, temporary situation. This is right underneath that. This is under seeking forgiveness. Let's be clear. Temporary situation. Time is of the essence. Somebody, this is both. Time of the essence. Things are moving quickly. The Wheel of Fortune, you're on the top of it. Divine masculine, divine feminine, divine children, chosen ones. Time is of the essence. This is a temporary situation what you're going through, and you're grateful for it because you healed yourself. Shit's so obvious. Let's be clear. Look at this. Orange and green is significant. Green, heart chakra, and this looks like camo military. Now they show me yellow. Yellow is the sun energy. This is, which chakra is this? The second chakra. Forgive but don't forget. They can't forgive and they can't forget, and so they give you evil eye. What did you really win? Not healing the past. What did you really win? Orange. See? The orange. They said a clockwork orange, Agent Orange, and the rainbow agents, like I always say. Look. Agent Orange and the rainbow agents. Seeking forgiveness. Do not ignore red flags. This is what they're showing me. All right. I hope this helps somebody. You guys be well. They're showing me expect clear communication. Can't you see? Purple and lavender is significant. It's a lilac. All right. You guys be well. See you next video.